All right. So maintenance is gone through. Getting to it. There is one notice they're talking about. Apparently, there's a problem when trying to enhance your Astromon. So I'd refrain from doing this at the moment. I believe they've put something in to prevent you from doing this, saying that you don't have enough. So try not to, or don't enhance your Astromons at the moment because it's a bug going on. So just hold off onto that so that they can fix that, and you won't have any problems about losing materials and things like that. But let us kind of go through the quick little daily stuff before we take a look at Boltwing and its super evolution. Kinda looks the 3D models. I'll point out what I already looked at, but it's kind of funny. What do we want to do? I think I ascended him, didn't I? I sure did. All right, there we go. Get this done. Upgrade. And off of that to that. Those two were done. And right, so we still got these to get done on here. Grab these. Monthly, we will be getting done here in a little bit, but let's jump over. Take a quick gander on here. Sure. And grab that. Why not? All right. So let's have a look at Boltwing. First thing I have to point out is I don't think I would pick anything except for the small Boltwing. This thing is freaking adorable as hell. I think it did a real good job with this model. The only thing that I found funny was look how small he is compared to this one. It's like a giant. A bat could be and tiny. It's like they reversed considering you catch Boltwing and he's so small. But overall, I like the design for both of them going through each version. But if I was going to super evolve any Boltwing that I get, it's going to be the small version. It's just too damn cute. But overall, like I've said before, and I guess everyone wouldn't know this necessarily about me, but I did go to school for 3D modeling myself, and so trying to translate 2D artwork into 3 dimensions, and then it comes down to then texturing it and making it look good. So sometimes again, and I've said this before with these, is sometimes the artwork looks amazing, but then the 3D model kind of falls short of that. But this time around, I think they still did a great job. These things, this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, 3D wise, but yeah, I think if I was to super evolve, it would definitely be the cute little small version here for Boltwing. So I'm not gonna go through. We've talked a little bit, I know, in the comments a couple of weeks back when this was first announced, viability of this Astromon. It really comes down to, once again, there are just other Astromon that do what this one can and are easier, I would say easier to obtain. In a sense, there are some viability with I believe it was the light and the dark. It might have been the light one, I think, mentioned with like the Colossus dungeon or something. But at the end of the day, it's still another super evolution. So it does give a boost in statistics that we talk about. For a fire attacker here, going from 3,300 to 3,700 is amazing. But going again back to talking about evaluating Astromon. You got to look at the abilities and kind of see where this would fit in versus what your team has and things like that. So not every single time you want to, like, again, looking at water here, petrification here is a good PvP. This is a 100% chance as long as it doesn't get resisted. So PvP, you'll see Boltwing in the arena, water Boltwing specifically for that one. And then this HP Siphon is kind of this is situational. but this is healing itself and then healing its allies. You could just substitute this Astromon out for like a, a recovery Astromon in of itself instead of using Boltwing here. But once again, that just comes down to A, what you want to build, and B, kind of the again, the content you want to run. For me, it would be something to add to my team for fun while I'm out farming. That's how that would go. But coming back out into here, they did flip-flop these. I don't know why this got a change necessarily, but now the elemental dungeon is down here instead of the gold dungeon down here, so I don't know why they flip-flopped this on us, but it is what it is. Well, we'll get these done. The other thing is the new game mode is supposed to be available too on the 31st, but if you click on it right now, it says it's going to be open in 30 days. So it's like, oh, okay. The other thing too, I was going to point out, because I did look at that before I started recording, but this is a good example too of when I talked about the yesterday, what I would spend money on for Monster Super League that's reasonable or whatnot. This NES Pass, if you guys go look at the NES Pass that was just released, you get a bunch of free goodies, but again, when you're going to spend the $9 on the NES Pass, you can, and I'll show it here at the end once we get through the dailies, but it's totally not worth it this time around. It's not worth the $9 for what's in the package this time around. So even if I wanted to buy it just for getting the perks, like I said, getting the $8.99 perk purchase, so you could get change, let's say a gem slot on one of your Astromon, which is pretty important because again, it all ties into what's easiest to farm in the game. And again, $9 isn't that bad to spend on, especially one of these mobile games. But point being is you're not getting your money's worth out of the $9 that's in there. The stuff that's in there is not worth the money that's associated with it. And again, it doesn't help push your account any higher. And again, that's called, that's the pay to win aspect. But you want to get things that are going to help your account, not just free things that you could get by just playing the game. That's the problem I have with it. It's like everything that's in there is pretty much you can get for free by playing the game. By paying $9, you don't get anything extra. Last NES Pass, just to kind of, get my point across a little bit, is the NES Pass last month gave us an egg, a Light and Dark Supreme egg. You can't get that outside of when 433 wants to do an event or something during a capture festival, when they do the guy or one of the events where you have to collect, like the eggs were the last one we did, right? So for that, that's the only time you will see those kind of gifts, right? And so outside of that, that's worth my money because that's at least a chance of getting another Light or Dark Astromon that I don't have. And specifically talking about that, right? That's why you guys, you see me using Light or Dark Astromons. It's not just because they're rare to get, but they do well against the AI in a lot of situations. And I've kind of talked about that before too. But it's more of that's just kind of the exclusivity that we have to go through. And since I'm coming back here to check what Astromon we need, I'll show that over here. Right now there's a bug saying you've bought it, but again, looking at these, all of this stuff literally you can get in the game playing. And the only thing that's rare is the one book for a 4-star Astromon. This is just not worth it. So I would 100% just pass on this, because even on this, if you go out capturing long enough, you guys can get a Light or Dark egg. I believe it's 1 or 2. Well, I'll look this on the when we go back out onto the map. But you can literally get that egg once a week, I believe. So again, not worth the $9. But anyway, back to the daily of what we need to capture out there. Let's see. Alright, we are into another 2-star territory. So Cottony, I don't believe we can. I believe you do not have a habitat. No, you have to be summoned. That is a pity. You have to be summoned, right? Yeah. Lumino. Illumo, you've got to be summoned. You have to be summoned. Okay, so no, no, no. Cottony has to be summoned. I believe I know where you are. Oh, okay. You. Yeah, it's the other ones. Dang. Okay, so never mind on you. I have to summon you. Have to summon you. Yeah, Aurora Plateau then. Are we going to the Aurora Plateau? It looks like it. You gotta be the... Oh, guess not. Yeah, the Terrestrial Rift. So we'll get up to there. Chirple, where do you go? You gotta be summoned. Desert Battlefield for you. Desert Battlefield for you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. So we are getting down to the nitty-gritty on our fires for 2 stars finally. So we need to go to the Aurora Plateau, as I believe what I said. Yeah, both Aurora Plateau. Let's go do that. And so the other thing too with the Astromons Association, right? So you guys doing the expeditions every day and getting all this stuff for your trinkets. There's also this tab for the Capture League. And you can kind of see what's going on here, but this is where if you open up this tab right here, you will see your score for the week, and you can see I haven't done any capturing at all. But you get a reward depending on how much you capture, and here's the reward list, okay? So if you're out capturing a lot, this is what I mean, again, going back to there. I don't care about the first overall. The legendary secret egg here is really meh to me, because if you guys are actively, you know, saving up your gems each week, you're doing summons, you kind of negate this legendary egg. Yes, it has a chance to get you a 5-star. I'm not discounting that. But once again, you're rolling the dice with your gems, and you're getting more chances, and you're guaranteeing the 4 stars that pretty much come out of this, because this is a 4 to 5-star egg. So you're already getting what this egg is going to give you. So, and again, to get first overall is literally so much work during the week that it's, even for someone like me who has the time to have my tablet next to me pretty much all day when I want to farm, it's just, again, I don't care to be first or whatever. But point being is getting up to 1500 or plus is not very hard. So you could literally, in the time that this Nez Pass was going on, you could already get those 3 eggs for free. Again, this is something very easy to obtain. It's not that hard to get up to 1000 or 1500 as far as the ratings are concerned for this. So it is what it is. But this is, again, another way you guys can be getting these secret eggs as well. 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many Astromon you guys are out there farming. This goes back to, again, to my auto battling here that I showed off, though. You know, I'm selling all the gems. I'm not doing this. If you guys are going to, you know, you want to get those rewards, obviously do not check this rare box up here. Leave this one unchecked, because then you will be making sure you're capturing the rares to get on that list to hopefully boost up your score so you can get more rewards. So that is just some extra tidbits that you can definitely knock out. We got water, fire, water. Is there any combination of the two that we can do? Where's fire at? Is fire only on extreme? No? Yeah, he is. There it is. Hold on, the 4th. Let's see about the 4th. Okay, so it's just a back and forth then. So we'll kind of jump back in. We'll go back and forth on these guys. We'll get the Minotaur done. And we'll grab the other one. Go in here. Wow, fall. Well, I'll take that game. Here we go. Grab that. Wow, alright, you're gonna be stubborn today. Okay. 95% go. And then something else that I need to, I'll start weaving into on the Capture Festival as well. You should notice this yourselves, but when you go out on the weekends, so usually Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday, they usually end it on Monday. But for the weekends, you also get a boost in capture percent. Once again, I don't mention that because you guys should be able to, you'll notice the difference when you're out there and you're trying to capture. But you get more percentage to catch something on the weekends. They do kind of boost that up on the weekend to capture. It's not with how the capture festival stuff specifically goes. It's not with being able to throw technically an infinite amount of chips to capture whatever you want. You just got to be willing to pay for those, right? It's just to the original way, which is the 3 Astro chips that we have. That used to be the only way to capture festival monsters. So going out on the weekend usually benefited you more than trying to do it during the week. But just another thing to notice when you want to go out and capture Astromon. Victoria, I'm not really scared of you. I'm scared of this 3-star being boosted, but we got the shock. Let's see if Hana can take it down. Yeah, there we go. We'll take the half. Victoria is going to hit. We got to sleep off, but we have one of the hard hitters to go. We'll have Hana finish you. Let's try and stun you. Or just flat out murder you. That's okay. That's fine. And we're just going to really send it in. Well, there we go. Got anything else on here I want to fight? Not really. I mean, I guess I could try to pick this one off, but let's just reset. Okay. That one's pretty funny. How's our defense? Yeah, look at that one. two fire cars, light Arthur and dark Mona. That's pretty funny. All right, let's jump back out here. And I think that's going to be it for the dailies today. As far as super evolutions again go, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do a bolt wing again for where most of my teams are at. I think I'm just going to save up for the next one. I really need to. I'm going to get back into gear a little bit with this. Kind of like I talked about last time. I really haven't been farming, but I need to get these done. So I am going to be spending a little bit more time this week trying to get that done. I also want to get back into sliming a little bit. I want to get back up over 25,000 gems, just in case there is a Primo festival that does come up that I want to try and do something with again. But well, there's a 3-star variant, right? I wasn't expecting that, but too bad, Minicat. It's already... Your time has passed on this account. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's daily.